Stormwatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Nat Hoffman.
Well, a big change in our weather on the way for your Wednesday. You can clearly see this next storm system, an impressive low pressure system, that comma shape. That means that this is a pretty potent one, and it's going to bring some heavier rain to the region, heavier mountain snow, and some strong winds as well to much of southern Oregon and northern California as we head into our Wednesday. Clouds are going on the increase throughout southern Oregon and northern California. Some returns showing up on the radar. Not a lot of this reaching the ground, but shower activity will pick up as we head into tonight, mainly west of the Cascades. 59 right now in Grants Pass. It's 58 in Medford, 49 in Klamath Falls, 57 in Montague, low 50s along the Oregon coast currently. Tonight, bit of a milder night as winds pick up across the region. 44 in Medford, down to 35 in Klamath Falls, and 39 in Yreka. Wind advisories in place for tomorrow, mainly the morning. The higher gusts expected for the Shasta Valley could get gusts up out of the south as high as 50 miles per hour, and then portions of Lake County under a wind advisory through the day tomorrow. Some of the strongest gusts will be in the afternoon, where we could see southwest winds up to as high as 55 miles per hour. So windy weather on the way for your Wednesday. We'll see some pretty gusty conditions for the coast as well up in the mountains. The Rogue Valley, not as strong of winds compared to elsewhere in the region, but still some gusts up to 20 to as much as 35 miles per hour possible. Here's a look at your Wednesday. Lots of clouds, rain, higher elevation snow, cooler temperatures expected. Snow levels during the day will be up around 5,000 to 5,500 feet. So most of the heavy snowfall is going to be above about 5,500 feet, where we have a winter weather advisory in place along the Cascades and Siskiyous. But notice how these snow levels come down tomorrow night into Thursday morning, down to about 3,000 feet. And there will be some additional precipitation through the day on Thursday. But as far as tomorrow is concerned, the biggest impacts above 5,500 feet for the Cascades and Siskiyous. This winter weather advisory, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. for Wednesday. Snowfall rates could be as high as 1 to 2 inches per hour as this heavier band of precipitation moves through the region. For the Rogue Valley, maybe some light shower activity early in the morning, but some of the heaviest precipitation will be around midday and then into the early afternoon hours. But wet weather will carry into tomorrow evening and night. Here's Stormcast, how things play out into tomorrow morning. Heavier rain picking up along the coast through the morning hours. Precipitation spreading inland. This is about 1:30, and you can see some of this heavier rain setting up on the west side. Heavy snow along the Cascades, and this is when we could see those snowfall rates 1 to 2 inches per hour. As we move into tomorrow evening, notice the lowering snow levels, and there will be some accumulation for many of the higher passes in the region, especially above about 4,000 feet. But that heaviest snow shaping up to be along the Cascades and some of the higher mountains in the region. And notice precipitation, more rounds of it expected into Thursday. Snowfall through Wednesday, right through midnight on Thursday. We're looking at upwards of 10 to 16 inches for Crater Lake, 3 to 6 inches for our Cascade passes. At least some light snow amounts for the east side, especially some of those higher passes up to as much as 2 to 4 inches of snow, but maybe a dusting in Klamath Falls tomorrow night. Also some light accumulations possible in Mount Shasta City. Could see about 3 to 6 inches though for Snowman Summit. But we will get some additional wintry weather in our higher elevations into Thursday. Rain totals through Thursday significant for the coast and coastal mountains, upwards of 2 to 4 inches of rain. But even the Rogue Valley looking at over half an inch of rainfall. So biggest impacts, winter weather impacts tomorrow, but there will be some definitely slippery and difficult travel at times into Thursday through our Cascade passes, drying out by Easter Sunday. Here's a look at that forecast for the coast. Heavy rain moving in tomorrow. We could even see a few thunderstorms as well tomorrow and Thursday. Northern California, rain and higher elevation snow through midweek. We dry out by Easter Sunday. Temperatures warming up into next week as well. The Klamath Basin, wet and wintry over the next couple of days. Gusty winds expected as well. Up in the mountains, travel will be impacted and slowed down the next couple of days as we have this wet weather rolling through and lowering snow levels into Thursday. For the Rogue Valley, expecting wet weather tomorrow. Cooler temperatures, highs stuck in the 50s, but we get back into the 60s this weekend and getting into the lower 70s by next Tuesday.